Santa regularly mitsu with his three most important elves, me included. This is 5-minute kanji, and today we're going to go over another simple kanji, the kanji for 3. The onyomi or Chinese pronunciation is san. The kunyomi or Japanese pronunciation is mi and mitsu. If you recall from our previous lesson on the kanji for 1 and 2, the onyomi or Chinese pronunciation is used to count up in Japanese. However, mitsu, the kunyomi or Japanese pronunciation, is used as a generic counter for objects that don't have a specific counter. For the looks of the kanji, again, it is as simple as the kanji for 1 or 2. You can think of it as 3 swords, 3 fingers, or 3 slashes. Now these, of course, aren't simply 3 strokes of any size. You start at the top with a mid-length stroke. The second stroke is shorter, and the final bottom stroke is the longest. How I remember this is I think of a long-necked woman of Thailand. The 3 strokes are rings around her neck, the bottommost being her shoulders, then her neck, which is the shortest, and finally her head, which is slightly wider. For the reading, there are a few ways you can use the onyomi san. We could imagine the day of the week, Sunday, a sandwich, or if you're a Game of Thrones fan, Sansa Stark. For the kunyomi or Japanese pronunciation, there are several words you can use. For mi, you can use the note mi, as in do re mi, meet, or mirror. Mitsu only has a few candidates. You can only really say meets. For example, he meets with his staff regularly. Let's look at some examples where this kanji is used. For onyomi, we have san for 3. Keep in mind, though, that the kanji is rarely used in everyday situations. You will most likely only see it on formal documents, awards, or price lists at old-fashioned Japanese-style restaurants. You might also see it for March, sangatsu, on a decorative calendar, for example. To talk about 1 or 2 people, hitori and futari, we used the kunyomi. But to talk about 3 or more people, we use the onyomi. So for 3 people, that's sannin. From here on out, there are no more irregular pronunciations when counting people. You just need to add nin to the number. One of the common jukugo that regularly use the kanji for 3 is sankaku, or triangle. This won't appear on the N5, but it's a useful word nonetheless. For kunyomi, there is the generic counter mitsu that can be used to count objects that don't have a specific counter or that you forgot which counter to use. Of course, try to use the counter for that particular kind of object, but when you get stuck, you can use this. If you've watched the videos for 1 and 2, you can probably guess by now that the day of the month is slightly irregular as well. It's not sannichi, but rather mikka. In other words, it uses the kunyomi for 3 and the kunyomi for day. Can you remember the story from the beginning? Let's give it a try and yell out the words that are missing. Ta regularly with his 3 most important elves included. Perfect. Let's give it another try. Ta regularly with his 3 most important elves included. Can you read these? I'll give you the kanji, and please yell out the reading for each word. Sangatsu, sannin, san, mitsu, mikka, sankaku. That's it for the kanji for 3. Be sure to visit the courses site to download the kanji practice sheet, which will walk you through how to remember this kanji's reading and help you use it well. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to learn more kanji, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell mark to get a notification every time I send out a new video. Also be sure to check out my other 5-minute kanji videos.